Hello, it's Travis from Sharp Commerce here. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about approval rules and how you can automate StoneEdge with these approval rules to improve your workflow and save you a lot of time. Okay, so let's go to Settings, Order Functions, and Approval Rules. As you can see, I have a couple of rules set up here. These are really common types of rules. And there are rules really elaborate rules you can set up based off of many different types of parameters. Now, these are just based off of weight. So as you can see, if the value of our pounds are, 1.99 or less, it's going to switch the shipping method to priority mail, regardless of what the original shipping settings may have been when the order was imported. When the order comes in and it's imported, it's going to go ahead and run this rule, and it'll switch it to priority mail if it's 2 pounds or less, or 1.99 or less. On the next rule, you can see that if it's 2 pounds or more, it's going to switch it to UPS ground. And this is probably a pretty common rule set for a lot of e-commerce merchants out there. Let's go ahead and unfold this and click edit. Take a look at how this works. So you've got all these different parameters here. You can do it based off of shipping destinations, any part of the destination, AVS code, all these different parameters here that you can use, all these different selections. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and just use the weight of order less back orders. So if there's any items that are back ordered, it will not count them in the weight. And so we're saying less than or equal to. Okay, great. And it knows this is pounds because you've already described weight here. And then you can pick what's going to happen. There's the if, and this is the then. Set the shipping method to priority mail. So it's pretty dang straightforward. Save your rule, and you're good to go. All right, you can just take a look at this one really fast. This is pretty much the same idea. Weight of orders less back orders is greater than or equal to 2 pounds. Then set the shipping method UPS ground. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a new rule. Let's do this based off of product total. So if the product total is greater than or equal to $200, then what do we want to do? Let's expedite the shipping to second day air. As you can see, this is set up mainly to change the shipping method for the most part, or change an order state, or don't approve or approve automatically. So you can create a rule group, or you can just create an individual rule here. I'm going to create an individual rule. This is fine on its own. I don't need any more criteria. Okay, great. So you can see that it's going to run these rules in the order that they're specified here. That's very important to realize. So, for example, this rule here for the second day air, if it's over $200, these are done on weight. This is done on product total. So if we've got this out of order, okay, and say our order comes in and it's a $250 order, it runs this rule, it switches it to UPS second day air. Then it's going to run these other two rules. Wait a minute, what if the weight is under 2 pounds? Uh-oh, it's going to switch to priority mail. Wait a minute, what if it's over 2 pounds? Then it's going to switch to UPS ground. So it's no matter what happens, this rule won't even matter if it's stacked up that high. So these are going to go in the order of that you stack them. So make sure you take that into consideration. These rules are run upon import. So keep that in mind as well. It doesn't just automatically go through and run these on your existing orders. This only runs them, of course, on new orders that you import. Another tip, when you go ahead and set up these approval rules, you may want to kind of wade into the water and kind of go slow. Put in a couple rules that make sense, that are really solid, test them out. And what I mean by testing them out is don't set these up before you do your big order import in the beginning of the day. Don't do it. Set it up maybe after that import. And if you've got orders coming in throughout the day, just go ahead and run a few independent imports, maybe, after the big import of the morning. Wait a couple hours, wait a few more orders to come in, for a few more orders to come in, and then bring in a handful of orders, review them individually in the, just like step by step in the view orders screen. And don't be doing a bunch of multi-order processing. Go ahead and just flip through them and make sure you look at in the notes section. There's no notes here, but they will be here. In the notes section, when you look through the orders, you'll see any changes from the rules that you set in approval rules. So you can see which rules are affecting and being run on each individual order. So that's a really great way to kind of test your rules. There's nothing in here. I haven't run any. Okay. So yeah, they'll be in the notes section. You'll see any rules that are running and how they were applied. All right, well, this has been a little quick tutorial on approval rules. I hope that this kind of gives you a better idea on how they work and that you can apply them to your business. If you have any questions on approval rules or StoneEdge, make sure you get a hold of me. My email is travis@sharpcommerce.com, or you can visit the site www.sharpcommerce.com.